Salutations everyone, and today we'll have a look at Teleglitch the Demo Edition. Teleglitch is a roguelike top-down shooter with pixel graphics, and the maps change the whole time, so this game is like an endless loop of fun. The game was developed by Test 3 Projects, published by Paradox Interactive. The game was released on Steam 24 July 2013. The game is $13. It's a little bit more than you would pay for an indie game, but I really think this game is worth the money. So yeah, without any further ado, let's look at the game. As many of you would know that has played the game previously, the menu doesn't look like a lot, but it surely is a remarkable game. And now let's take a look at the options here. We've got your controls. Now there is a lot of controls, so go in here and change some stuff for you if the game is too hard or you're just struggling too much with the control. There's also the zoom and the distortion settings. Now the info is really cool. The info gives you some more intel on like the monsters of the game, the story. It also shows you your stats and some item stuff if you're struggling with items, because you can craft items in this game, which you'll see a little bit later. But yeah, let's look at some gameplay. Let's talk a bit about the art style of the game. It is really retro-like. It's 8-bit, if you can call it 8-bit. Surprisingly, it doesn't bother me that much. It actually looks really cool. It feels really fluent. And surprisingly, I can actually see what's going on and what I'm doing. As discussed before, the maps do generate randomly on each level, so every time you replay a level or whatever, the map will be different. The experience will be different, and yeah. Also another thing about the art style is, like, when you shoot, like, the air and stuff morphs around the bullet's path, so I think that is really cool. This game's difficulty level is extremely high. It's not an easy game. It's horrifyingly difficult. I've only managed to, I think, complete 5 levels, and I don't know if I'm giving up, because the game is so fun. I want to keep trying and trying and trying. Most drop-down indie games don't even have a map. This one does, and the map shows you exactly where you've been, points of interest, but it doesn't show you where to go. That's still up to you, which is really cool. Now you get these little terminal things that gives you it basically gives you some tips on the game, and also tells you a bit more about the story and the mission. As though the levels generate randomly, there is a story to each mission, and it contributes to the whole story of the game. So I really think that's a cool concept. You also find these crates with things inside it. You can also kill mobs, which drops things. And what I really like is you can craft some of the stuff that you pick up. You combine them to make nail bombs, to make pacifists, to make stuff you can eat, to make some stuff that heals you, stuff that makes you faster. But and the contrary to that is you need to experiment. If you're like me, you don't go into the options menu and you look at all the items and stuff. You experiment, and there are some items that you craft that's really it's at a disadvantage for you, and then it's stuck with you like the whole mission. So that kind of adds into the fun. Another cool aspect of the game is that it wants you to explore. There is secret rooms, secret enemies to fight, so the game just wants you to play every aspect of it and enjoy the full game as it is. Now, Monopolized Gaming gives this game a 7 out of 10, because overall the gameplay is really good and really hard, so it's highly addictive, as you can see. Like, I've been playing this game for a long amount of time. Like, yeah, let's do an indie review on Teleglitch, and when I started playing I couldn't stop. The art style of the game, it's weird. It's not brilliant, but it seems to work for the game. It gives it that kind of flow of, you know, the glitch thing. Like, the whole story revolves around this glitched system which you need to defeat. So I think the graphics is really well done. The level designer is obviously hands up for that guy, because the levels are randomly generated and contains a lot of secrets and stuff. So yeah, so overall it's a pretty good game. $13, a bit more than your average indie game price, but definitely worth it. You guys should check it out. If you guys have any more questions about the game, please feel free to leave it in the comments. We can help you out with that. And thanks for watching. Tune in next week for more action. Cheers, guys.